Hello, and welcome back to the continuation of Dragon Age Origins. And this is where we left off, was at our camp. So now let's go to explore our camp a little bit. Oh, the pooch. Let's go talk to our pooch.
Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Why would you mess with his food? You're not supposed to mess with any dog when they're eating. Especially my hound. I mean, he did go into a larder and kill a whole bunch of giant rats, so there's that. Let's see here. Well, he is a warhound.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yes, it will. Good pooch. Good poochie. Okay. There's Alistair. There's Liliana. Stan. And then those are the ones we met on the road here that gave us 200 silver. And then there's this guy. We won't do him just yet. But he has a mission for us too, which is over his head, and apparently he has something for us. We'll talk to him. Morgan's way over there because, you know, she has to be an outcast. Or an outsider. Let's see what Liliana has to say.
Yes?
And this is pretty much where you'll come to talk to your party members, interact with them, grow your relationship. So, let's just see, you know, talk to her.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
Really? You dreamed of the blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was,
Okay.
a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty.
Or it's witchcraft.
Have faith.
I'm going with witchcraft. That makes you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped.
Maybe you rolled out
I'd
of bed.
do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Well, that's what a lot of people are doing. Suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
No, I was forced into this because my family was murdered, all except for my brother. And so the only way I could escape was being dragged out and be forced to become a Grey Warden and being told that I can't take my vengeance because, you know, higher priorities. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Thanks for asking.
Why are we stopping?
Well, probably take a break from marching all day and maybe eat something. Do you not eat?
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I would like to know who you are and if I can really trust you, because I really don't want to get stabbed in the back. Again, because, you know, in case you weren't hearing what I was telling Liliana, sorry. My family got slaughtered and betrayed by a really good friend, so I need to make sure you're not going to stab me in the back because I have to tell my brother. And I can't take revenge. So, if I can't have my revenge, you can't have your atonement. So deal with it.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Well, you're the first one I've met, so I really wouldn't know.
No.
Well, that was pretty straightforward.
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Well, anyway.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay. You said you were in the army?
I am.
You ever fought a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
So, Kawaris come from islands.
We do now.
We do now. Okay. Who are you fighting?
The enemy is everywhere. The jungle itself, vipers, hunting cats, even some of the flowers can kill the unwary. And always there is the Imperium and the Talvashoth.
Well, okie dokie. Imperium?
Because they fight us, of course. The Tevinter want nothing more than our absence. They tell us this with magic and steel and death. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
You have a point there. True. Let's go.
As you wish.
Let's go talk to Morrigan. Ah, look. You approved by 2. Oh, you just all nice and set up over here, aren't you?
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave.
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Yep, it sure does. You kind of scare me. And since that happened, you do scare me, so let's just not talk about that.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Ward?
Even though you said you didn't want
I'm
to be in
perfectly
my
willing to offer you a
camp.
fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Well, it better be. Have you been following us?
I can see why you might be suspicious, being a Grey Warden and all. Were I in your shoes, I would feel the same way. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt.
No, you're fine. Do what you want. You're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my
All
boy.
right.
Otherwise, come speak with me.
Well, he does enchantments. So he can enchant your sword, armor, depending on what it is, and make it better and whatnot. We'll look into that later.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Please tell me your story.
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains.
Well, cool.
I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded
Why are
them
you
of
here?
Lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running
Likely
close
story
to the city.
that she would say.
They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Did you give her the good old finger? What happened then? And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Isn't that stealing?
To the nobles it is. They believe everything in the Tigers belongs to the house that once dwelled there, even if it's in ruins and they haven't seen it in generations. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got.
Well, good.
Never looked back.
You're quite lucky to have done so well.
I thank the stone every single day. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Where do these... You didn't mention your son.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Family isn't all just blood.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's
Well,
not as
good.
if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
And that's what I was talking about. He's the main one doing it. There isn't no one else. Anyway, let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Well, thank you for the discount. Let's see here. What do we have here? So we can get flasks so we can be able to make our own potions again, if we wanted. And in case you were wondering where the rest of the armor for the Blood Dragon armor plate, he has them. And you can get them if you have enough gold. But you still have to work on getting that strength up. He has the helmet, the gloves, and the boots. Ooh, geez, that is very, very high. I didn't realize how high that was before. That would be a nice shield. But that's okay. And then there's, those. And these will come in handy eventually when we get enough gold and get it. So for now, we really kind of want to work on keeping our gold as much as possible. Ooh, excuse me. So. Oh, I was going to show
If
something
there's
else.
anything I can do for you, please. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
So when you come over to here, to other, and you start scrolling down, you'll get to past these, and you'll get to these that are gifts. You can give these to your party members, and depending on, on who you want to give them to, it'll either take their relationship up, or it'll lower it. So, but if you have the backpack, that's new. I don't remember seeing that. Might have to get that because I don't remember that being there before. But anyway, if you get the DLC and things, you'll get sugar cake, thoughtful gift, lump of charcoal, rotten onion. Now these, as far as I remember, these will always keep coming back no matter how many of them you get, I believe. I could be wrong about that. But these also can take up your relationship with any of your party members without actually doing any of these. And they're like 10 or 20 each. I don't remember exactly. But this is usually the high one that gets them up there really high if you want to just shoot it up there. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheat my way through it. And, you know,
You and your friends are formidable folk.
I will buy
indeed.
one just to show you.
I'm sure you'll be...
Let's go back over here. Come down here. Buy one of those. Actually, I'll go ahead and get 5. And I'll get one of each of these, and I'll show you what they do. And then yeah. I thought it'd be fun. Alright. You know what? Let's go tick. We already made her mad, so let's just go give her one.
What do you wish of me?
Oh, I forgot. My brain decided to have a malfunction. You come to your inventory. You go to the character you want to give it to. You go to there. You go to your gifts. And boom.
Interesting.
5 hearts.
Interesting.
So the cakes are 5s, and I think the thoughtful gifts are 10s. Might be 15s. So, see Alistair. Let's give him a lump of coal.
Is that for me?
And he gets a 5.
Really? Wow. Wow. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
And then let's give him the rotten.
Unexpected. Thank you.
See?
You have my thanks.
Depending
You
on
have
what
my
you give
thanks.
them, it'll either go down, go up. All sorts of weird things. But anyway, I think that's enough of kind of tilly-tatting around. Like I said, we'll deal with him in a little while. Probably won't do him for a few episodes. So, head over here. Let's
Can I get you a
move
ladder
forward.
so you can get off my back?
Pick our party members.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
And then forward. So, now that we got here, out of here, we can still go back to Lothering, but there's nothing we need to do there. That's pretty much done. Or all these little glowing orange gold things is where we can go. Now, Alistair has suggested that we come to Redcliffe first to seek help. Now, you can go any way you want. I would recommend this being the last, because this one, it might be a little tricky, and this one's a little tricky. So it's a toss-up between those two. But you can do any of them that you want. I don't remember that. Anyway. But we can do this one, which is what I'm going to do. And this is where we're going. Oh no, we get it. It's an ambush. It's not always an ambush, but somehow I knew it was an ambush. Okay, hang on. That was really, really loud in my ear. Like, incredibly loud. Take you down. Need you to work on that. Oh yeah, she is really good with a bow. I don't have one though. But I got one. Do. Secondary. There we go. Apparently I took my sword off and now I'm just beating him senselessly with my fist. I want to make sure. Okay. Let's take that off. There we go. That feels better.
I'll get on it. Let's go! Can I give you a ladder so you can get off my back?
And you just go ahead and just die. Come here, you little gremlin.
Only desperation!
Slash. Slash. And slash again. Alright. Let's see what goodies they have.
Alright, alright.
Alright, alright. Well, we're getting some money. Ooh, we can make some more potions even if it's small. Crap. Let's not do that again. I say it, then I do it. Really?
Alright, alright.
Forward, march.
Look, can we talk for a moment?
Oh boy.
I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Oh no. It's gonna be one of those talks. Oh boy, I'm not good at these. Okay, just breathe, Alistair. It's okay. I mean, everyone likes to experiment every once in a while. Even when they're grown big and strong like you. It's perfectly okay, okay?
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. Well, let's see.
Well,
I'll tell you this.
that's
We're
one way to
almost
say
at
it.
Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
Oh my god. He did it with... Oh... Is that what this is about, Alistair? Is it... Are you his son? I hope this is some sort... I think he said he raised you.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because... well... because my father was King Marek, which made Caelan my half-brother.
Oh, I'm so glad it was that. I was saying, oh, thank you. Thank the maker. 'Cause I wasn't ready for this conversation, Alistair. Oh, I'm just being stupid right now. Wait a minute. If he was your brother, or half-brother, and he didn't know? I don't see it. Okay, so this sounds really interesting. So not only are you just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Caelan's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Not only are you a Grey Warden, but you're now the next in line as a king? I think your butt needs to go to the throne and leave the Grey Warden to me, then. I think I understand.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Well, maybe she was just that time of the month for her.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
So, throughout the game, you will get conversations like this through with other party members, and they will ask if you can keep an eye out for certain things that they want, which is their personal side quest that helps rank you up even further or down. But that's why you want to check and search everything. You don't want to miss nothing. So, but you're heir to the throne, right?
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that.
That would be bad.
I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Some Grey One. Okay. As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Yes, my prince. After you. Alright, just so everyone else knows, he's a prince, so we have to treat him accordingly. Can't go in there. Oh, hey, come back here.
Now's better than later.
Okay, fine, jeez. Don't have to be so aggressive. Alright, let's save, because I'm starting to freak out. Okay, I feel a little bit better.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Help you what? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Heard Al Eamon's sick. There's a civil war going on, if you haven't noticed. Heard he was sick. What do you mean?
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
Ironic,
No army
really.
to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together.
And
He'll want to
Tegan.
see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with
Oh
me.
yeah, he was the one that was protesting at that gathering. Nice little town. Nice waterfall. Oh, y'all look in rough shape. We're going to have to do something to help y'all.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered
in
in
mud.
Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive. This is wonderful news.
Well, you
Still
seem
alive,
happy to
yes.
see him.
Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Oh, you don't believe his lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man.
You'd be right.
You are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've
Yes.
met? You seem
No,
very
well,
familiar.
I don't believe so. You may have known my father, Taran Kuzlin.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
So we've heard.
No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts.
That's weird.
The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
It's Ghost. It's got to be Ghost. I can help you drive them back. What are the evil things?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses
zombies.
returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Well, of course we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post. Yes,
Aye, aye, Captain.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle.
Okay.
You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Alright, we're going to have to get you all prepared. I'm on my way.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
We're going to need lots of luck because we're going to have to train y'all up, get some swords and shields and maybe a slingshot.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming? Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
Why can't we go home? I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that? I guess so.
Fear not, little girl. We will protect you from the evil things that
I'm so scared, Father.
come from the castle.
What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we'll sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice.
We'll take care of it.
We must pray
Promise.
and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already
No more
died.
will die. You have my word. Wait a minute. There you are.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
No, you're alright. Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Well, we can go look for him. Don't worry. I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Don't worry. I will find him. You look to me like a teenager. So, of course, you're going to use the... A teenager, of course you're going to start crying. Why is it that it just like left me? I'm like, what was I doing? She's crying her brother's lost. She's a teenager. Got it. Okay. She don't know what to do. Her family's probably been murdered by these evil things. So, we will...
From the castle, Murdoch. Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Pray and hope for a miracle.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
Sure you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Oh, no, no.
Well, we do want to help however we can.
Exactly.
You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch.
But now we gotta
Mayor
help
of what's
you
left of the village,
find a girl's
providing
brother,
we aren't killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
kill these things. We got a lot on our list to do. Have faith, command. We will defend and defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow,
You're doing a good
here,
job.
And they tell me you're in charge.
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment.
I agree.
There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Oh? Ask away.
How can we get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
Is there nowhere to buy or sell?
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Well, I'll go there and I'll see if I can get us some supplies.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Owl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere, people dying. It was awful.
Wow.
Good thing Ban Tegan was here.
Yeah. Jeez.
Some did, yes. They put their belongings together and ran. And creatures attacked them on the road. We only know because the survivors came running back.
Alright, carry on then.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Alright, now let's where's the blacksmith? Let's talk to him first. I think this is the blacksmith, right? Yes.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
I haven't taken anything, you're mistaken.
Eh? You're not Murdoch. Who are you and what are you doing at my door?
I prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
He's like, okay. I like how the character just like, whatever.
Make his breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's
been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name's Sag, a Grey Warden, helping Ban Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself in the smith?
My girl, Valena. Is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago.
That is horrible.
Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone.
But you don't know if she's still alive or not, so you should care. To death?
Why not?
It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try. I think you can save yourselves. We're gonna play as a hero.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
And what if she's dead?
It would be better than going to my grave wondering.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I was thinking the same thing.
Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Of course I promise. What's stopping me from lying to you?
Nothing besides your conscience. You got one of them.
That's an insulting thing to ask. Last time I checked.
Then I'll take what I can get and leave the rest to the Maker's grace.
I promise you I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Of course, of course, of course. Say anything we do that helps people, Morgan doesn't like it.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Yeah, I can believe it. Let's talk business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
I just kind of curious of what you have. Weapons do you? Well, not much, but that's okay. Anyway, I was just curious of what you had. And now we're gonna leave. Now that we got the smithy going. Now we need to try and find that girl's brother. Let's go here. What's this? Wait a minute. Oh, I think this might be her house. Whoa. He's in the closet, isn't he? Just open it.
Ah! What are you doing? Alright, I'll come out.
I was gonna try and scare him, but apparently I can.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Your sister's looking for you. But first, what is your name? I might be at the wrong kid.
It's Bevan. My sister is Caitlin. She's probably at the Chantry looking for me.
Are you avoiding her?
No, I just didn't want to be in the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Is this your house?
Yes. It was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive.
Where's your father? What are you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess.
Alright.
Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was grandfather's. And grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought,
well, that's pretty awesome.
if I was brave like grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
You had the right idea. You are indeed very brave.
Thank you, sir. But the sword is too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as someone like you.
You'll grow up eventually. Don't worry about it.
That doesn't help us now. Caitlin says everyone's going to die tonight.
That's very likely, but there's nothing you can do. You should go back to your sister. Not if I'm here. They won't.
Really? You must be very brave. I wish I was like you.
Where's the sword?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Perhaps I can help you and your sister in return. I could use that sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Father would have if he were here.
Yes, he probably would have.
Alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the chantry. Good luck.
Then if you want, afterwards we will return the sword to you. So let's kind of take a gander at it real quick. So we have the key. So now that we've taken a gander with the quest item, will you all get out of the doorway? The quest item was. Now we will run up there and make sure he actually gave us a key and not lied. And then we'll just take a book while we're at it. And then we're going upstairs to the next room. And I'm pretty sure it's this chest. And we got this, let's see here, the green blade. It is a lot better than our sword by a few. So I think we will take it. And I think we're going to go ahead and equip it. I mean, we did promise to use it to defend the village, so we will need to use it to defend the village, right? Oh, excuse me. And let's see here. The heck was that? Alright, creepy and weird noises is definitely not what we wanted to hear. What's over here? Ah, excuse me. Coming this way. Hey, there's a boat out there. And a barrel. I see it. No swimming. Apparently we can't go swimming. Let's go over here to this shiny thing that we saw. Check this out. Deep mushroom. Then we're going to go this way. We're going to go this way. And then general store. Hey, there might be something worthwhile in here. Might be a bunch of junk. And look at that. Let's see if Liliana can get into that chest for us. Oh, she can't get into it. She isn't high enough for it.
All right, all right.
Lamp oil. Well, we will definitely, tell Marduk about that. I'm sure it'll help us. Can we get to that door? I have no idea, but let's see if we can get to that door. We can, but we can't get in it. Okay. So, now that I'm done messing around with that, go over here to this door. Hey! I don't even see a way to get over there. This door is locked and looks as it's been recently repaired. Hello? Knock on the door. Uh-huh. Alright. Breaking it open. Must be no one home.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Well, if you had answered my knock and hello, I wouldn't have done it. Apologize. Didn't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Short and sweet. Why are you shut up in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Well, then why aren't you out there helping?
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
Let's see if they come rushing on. You're a coward.
You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
Your chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't change your mind.
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word with you, Bantegan, or the Earl. Earl. I can't get that word out, apparently.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia.
Well, good.
For now.
Good.
You better be out there too when the sun goes down.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be out
I'm not fighting
there.
for a lost cause, you hear me?
I'm definitely going to be there. I most definitely. Let's search his house. See if there's anything worthwhile. There's nothing. Go figure. Well, at least we got a couple extra swords, a barrel, blacksmith, and the girl's brother's been found. So there's that. So before...
Fidgeting.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief. Well, we don't understand why we're out here. We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Sounds great. Okay, so let's go ahead and tell him.
Need?
I have some questions.
Oh, ask away. If you want weapons and such, speak to Owen. He may not have much in stock yet, though. Commerce isn't exact. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village.
Discuss something else. How's morale?
Twins, since you... Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. The men were short on decent armor and weapons for a while, but Owen, the blacksmith, has started repairing our equipment.
Oh, that's good.
Stubborn fool was refusing to talk to anyone only this morning. You didn't have anything to do with his change of heart, did you?
Well, of course. Yes, he's coming around. Just count your blessings.
Maybe we'll make it through this night after all. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantegan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Well, okie dokie. Let's see here. Not only, but we are going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
And we will. I still need to speak to the other guy.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north.
Okay.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Okay, so... let's go up here. We need to go to the tavern and see if we can get anything going on in there. Which... what in the world? Kind of an unusual place to build boats, don't you think? Okay, so... This way. I'm trying to remember where I'm going exactly. I don't remember where I'm going exactly. It's just a house.
Now's better than later.
Well, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go look in the house. Let's talk to this guy.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing for now.
Very well.
Well, apparently that was a very one-sided conversation. Anything else around here?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Right away.
Yeah, you can't do that neither, so be quiet. Trying to rub it in my face and you can't even pick it. Let's go further up trail, I guess. Oh, we're stuck.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
I'm wondering if up there is it and I just like went past it like an idiot. Yep, I did. I knew there was a reason it was somewhere around here. Oh, let's save. Starting to get paranoid. And save. And are you the guy? Yep, you're the one.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business.
I'm
Bet you
sure.
regret coming, yes?
No, not really. I'll be leaving shortly. I guess my time couldn't be worse. What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle.
Excuse me.
Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Well, let's see what you have first.
Right. I've got some supplies, too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Well, I'm going to be taking those. Because I could definitely use them. That's all I have to say about that.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting or die now. Your choice. I could.
Well, yes. I suppose that is what I want. Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Maybe they knew you're a coward.
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale. Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Uh-huh. Talk about something else.
Something else I can get for you? Fine. Make them quick. Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived here more than a week back. Waiting for his brother, he says. I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort.
Okay.
Right.
Let's talk to Bella.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
How's business?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for it, I take it?
he gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Well, he shouldn't be doing that in the first place. I could talk to him about this.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine.
A pretty girl like you should be able to do better.
Oh, you think I'm pretty, do you?
Pretty enough that I'll help you leave if you want to. Of course, I do. Anyone would. Yeah.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
How about not end up at another tavern? Nothing at all. I'll be glad to help. Well, we're being a smooth talker, so let's go with this.
You're a rare one, you are, making me laugh with this blackness hanging over our heads. I tell you what, sweetie. You make it through the night, and you'll get your kiss. Make her bless you. I'll kiss every man in the village if we survive.
Hurrah! 3 cheers for Bella!
Keep safe.
Let's talk to Lloyd again.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
I'll answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick. Something else I can get for you?
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
I'm a Grey Warden.
Well, that explains it. Except for the lack of darkspawn around here. But never mind me. Something else I can get for you? Right then.
So, what you could do is, I should have talked to her first, but I forgot. You talk to her first, she'll tell you that, and then if you come and talk to him, I mean, you didn't even have to talk to her anyway. You can intimidate him into going down there and defending the village. But I'm going to let him stew as a coward and hopefully let someone in this town beat the crap out of him. That's what I'm hoping for. These are the ones that we'll be fighting with later. And this is that elf that he was talking about. Let's talk to him.
Not looking for company.
I hear you're... shouldn't you be with a militia?
Why? I don't live here.
Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again. What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You seem awfully nervous. Why is that?
No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name. That's all.
You said you were waiting for your brother.
My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
Mm-hmm. You didn't try to leave?
No. Those who tried are dead. And, I have to wait for my brother. Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I was just told to... just leave me alone.
What do you mean you were told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
How do you know I'm a Grey Warden?
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the chantry before the sun goes down.
This will be easier if you just tell me why you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters.
Who's
I haven't
they?
even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
How do I know you're telling the truth? Who are they, is what I want to know.
A tall fellow, I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
And if you do it right, you'll have this jerk out there as well. And then that's pretty much all you can do in here. And now we're going to go talk to Sir Pierith, or Peterth, I think. I may have messed up that name. I'm not for sure. We're gonna run up the hill. Then we're gonna save.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I
Okay.
must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
That would be proper. Call me a Grey Warden, for that's what I am.
Grey Warden it is then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with a Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Perhaps. Is there anything I can do to help? You consider using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything else I can do?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
So, now we're going to run back to the Chantry and go talk to the priest. Run. Ah, he's gonna shoot me. Ah! Oh, almost got me. Hey, I found your brother.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
It's okay. Just stay based. I found the sword I found in your home.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Perhaps I could pay you something for it.
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
It's very valuable. Here's 500 silver.
Oh, how generous we are today, it appears.
incredibly
Really?
kind of you. Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
Just stay safe.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Don't worry about it. And will you quit it out? Now that was like 5 gold coins, but that's okay. Since they have nothing else, they have no home. But being in this town and some of the riffraffs we saw out there, they probably would not survive without losing it, so at least that gives them something. Now, just to go ahead and clarify, I will not be generous with money anymore from this point on. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do with that.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
My own reasons to being here. Be grateful when we win the battle.
I will be grateful of your attempt, even if it fails. We can ask no more. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment
Reverend
is
Mother.
a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
The knights need some protection.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
Exactly.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
If it helps, you should do it.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please.
That's all they need.
Let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Yes, go back to cowering. I'm not a really big fan of all y'all's things.
Now's better than later.
I mean, the Maker didn't protect my family from being slaughtered, so couldn't really give two hoots. Let's go back up there. Oh, such a pretty little village. I still like this little bitty waterfall. Oh, ain't paying attention to what I'm doing. Go running up here. Up here. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and save because, you know, it's been a while since I saved last.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Well, good. I'm glad. You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
She does not believe she can help you with the holy elements. Those do.
Must we do this? The faith that will
Shut
protect these
your
men
mouth.
must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You don't get a say since, you know, you have an imaginarily think he's talking to you specifically. You get to be quiet. Glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
They're pretty much done what they need.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Alright, here we go. Ready?
Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly bolstered my men's confidence. You couldn't have armed us with any better than our faith in the Maker.
Well, there you go. Let's make her stand.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
Nope, let's go.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Let's do it. Let's do it to it, Lars. I like that movie, Heavyweights. I like what they do to the villain. Make him go psychotic. Except for when he breaks a glass and starts walking on it, that just... Ugh. It's dust. Everyone's afraid of little dust.
Light the traps. Burn these foul creatures.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, I don't got that, so...
Blast!
Of course my character just rushes into the fight. Come on. Come on. Give him a little frostbite while they're burning. No, there we go. Stack this one. We just don't want to go into the fire because we don't need to be on fire. Oh. Come here, you. Oh, she got him. They killed Alistair. Come on.
The monsters are attacking
Like
from
a
the
brush
lake!
with death
They're
to make
attacking the
you
barricades! We need
not like
help!
death much.
Okay, let's stay here and guard the path.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Alright, here we go. Now we're going to the next part of the battle. It's a good thing we got them all lifted as much as we could. Except I think those mercenaries should have stayed up down here. Come on. Gotta. Come on. Gotta get these guys beat. Come on. Oh no, we lost a militia. I'm fighting one of the main dudes right now. He's kicking my butt. Oh. Apparently we just don't know how to attack. And a lot of the militias are getting their butts kicked.
You should run like
Hopefully when you do go through yours, you'll be a lot better at this than I am. Oh.
Now it's better than that'll teach you.
Let's get you a health potion as well. Oh, attack! I feel like my character just likes to stand here and not do anything. I don't know why I did that. I'm dumb.
Make us breath.
Show them no mercy.
You should run while you can.
Okay, Alistair, you need to take a... You need to take one. Yeah, I need to just, like, pretty much put potion down there on you too. Well, you're a stupid thing. See if I can get you that health potion real quick. No, 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 no. Don't destroy it. Put you down there.
I'm no pushover, you'll see.
Sit here.
Begin the onslaught.
Well, that's good, that's good, that's good. Well. This one. Murdoch died. Ah, damn. That sucks. Now the town lost its mayor. If only I was better.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
There's still much to do.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
Moment of
You
silence.
and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
So let it be.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Okay. I just wish we wouldn't have lost so many people. It sucks. But on the bright side...
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Velena yet?
No, I don't. No, not yet.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise.
And I'm heading that way. Let's talk business, though.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously.
You might not have much, but I have stuff to sell. Its only side thing is selling the stuff that they had. I don't use daggers. Great swords for someone else. That's a family sword. That's a good sword, but we don't need it. I'm gonna keep the bow because I need to get the rest of us on it so we don't have to just rush into battle all the time. So if you want to make a few quick buck really quick, I guess there's that. I mean, I wish I would have done better at being able to protect everyone because I really don't like that. But when you do yours, you'll probably be a lot better at it than I will be, which would be great. It means people won't die because I messed up somewhere. Or I just really suck at the game. But anyway, on to greener pastures. We're gonna come up here.
Ah, it's sort of like coming home again, but with more undead.
And we're gonna save, and this is where I'm gonna leave this video before going into the next. So, I do hope y'all enjoyed it and got what we looked around on what we needed. I don't remember seeing you. And, you know, until next time. So, have a great day.